we are very proud of that. Thank you. And also, I promised them to challenge you in having a unique proposition, a unique speech about how to be a CEO today of a big car company in this disrupting world of so many things changing. That's one thing. How you can manage such a company in these times, how deep you can go down in the company, talking lots of questions of all kind, how deep you can go down with your decisions, how deep you can control things going down in the company, because of course you are the CEO, but obviously everybody in the company is controlling the results. So when you have another situation in the country, I guess you will be concerned. And on top of everything, how is a female running a company which is usually a male-dominated industry?
Okay.
So if it's okay for you, I will propose half an hour for that.
Yes, sure.
And then please accept another half an hour from
Okay.
our side with
Okay, okay. So I'm going to stand up if I may. Stand up. Are we closing the door? Or?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So when Dan asked me that to answer all of these questions, which are all very, very good questions, I thought I would start it with how did I get into this industry? Because actually how I got into this industry is also about how it has affected, if you like, or impacted in terms of why I've remained and how I manage people. So I actually got into this industry completely and utterly by accident. Completely and utterly by accident. I was living in Coventry at the time, which, if you remember, used to be the heart of the automotive industry in Britain. And I had left school and was about to go to university. And I thought to myself, well, before going to university, I will just like to work for a couple of months during the summer to earn some money. So my uncle, who worked at Jaguar, said, oh, they're looking for people, young people, just to spend a couple of months, so maybe you could go. So I joined Jaguar for 2 months, and to be honest with you, I did absolutely nothing particularly useful. However, what I did do is that I learnt all about the many, many aspects that you have in the automotive industry. So, you know, I was very lucky because I didn't really do a lot, but I just followed my uncle around and I saw things about the design, I saw things about the engineering, I saw things about the marketing, I saw finance, I saw all of these things. And I thought to myself, well, after the 2 months, I thought, well, actually, why do I want to go to university? Why not stop in the industry? Because for 2 reasons. One was, there are so many things, aspects. I was absolutely caught by the fact that I could be potentially working in so many different aspects of the automotive industry. And secondly, because of the product. Because what you actually produce at the end, a car, is such an emotional product. So therefore, I gave up going to university. I gave up going to be a teacher of English. Which was probably a bit of a safe idea, and joined Jaguar. And so I suppose you could say that I entered the automotive industry by chance, purely by chance. But 40 years later, I'm still here. So I've actually stayed here not by chance, but by choice. And I think that's important when you're managing people. The first point is that when you're managing people, is that you have to learn to teach them that they have to take chances. I took an enormous chance. I came from a very middle-class background, very, very normal. My parents were civil servants. It was all the usual. And my brother was a teacher, so obviously you be a teacher. So I chose a completely unconventional route. And I think in this world now, the world is so chaotic that we have to choose sometimes to do things that are outside your normal comfort zone. And that's why I encourage people as a manager that they should look outside their comfort zone. Because just doing what you think is the best things to do, which everybody else thinks you should do, is not necessarily true. So my first piece of advice to everybody that works for me, not necessarily Arno, because he's been there quite a long time across many, and taken many chances and gambles, is is that to take the chance and take the opportunity and dare to do things and dare to do things that maybe not are what you would normally do. And certainly, having taken this role in Citroen, that's exactly what I've done. You know, I, as I say, started my career 40 years ago and have come into this industry, worked my way up from the very bottom all the way up to where I am now. And quite honestly, when I got the call from Carlos Tavares back in April 2014 to ask me if I would like to do this job, I immediately said yes, put the phone down, and then thought, my God, Linda, what on earth have you done?